Okay, so now that we got the new seals on the oil cooler, I kind of cleaned it up a little bit. As you can remember, it was really dirty. I didn't really clean down there that much. I mean, I'll probably wash the motor later. But anyway, so this is back on. I went ahead and I tightened up my bolts. This one's fairly easy. It's the easiest one out of the three. There's one back here that you gotta reach in there. You can feel it. You can feel it. That one, you're able to get to it. First, why I hand tightened as much as I could first, and then if you use a ratchet bigger than this, see, I'll lay it here so you can kind of compare how big it is when you get yours. But I used the smallest one. It's the little tiny one. That's the only way that I was able to tighten up that back one. So it's gonna go something like this, like that, and then you're gonna have a little bit of play, just enough to tighten it up. But the one down here, that one, if you're a man that has big hands, yeah, I really doubt that you're gonna be able to do this. You might, but you're gonna have a hard time. But anyway, you have to put it in somewhere through here, through the bottom, and try to hand tighten it first. I had to use just the tip of my fingers, and then by using a small wrench. Let me see if I have it here. Anyway, just a little, standard tiny size 10 wrench. The smallest one you can find, size 10. Anyway, for that one, you're gonna tighten it up from down here. So I can't do this. I'll try to show you. I only have one hand to hold this camera, and then the other one to do there. But see how I'm doing? It's going underneath. That's where it's gonna be. And with my other free hand, you kind of have to guide your wrench onto the head of that, that bolt underneath. That way, every time you tighten it, pull it out, bring it back up, and then place it back into the nut and tighten again. So this hand will help you guide the wrench back on top of that, on the head of that bolt. So anyway, once you got them all tight, they don't have to be super crazy tight, just normal tight. After that, now we have to put these back on. I'm not gonna use these the old OEM clamps because I kind of messed them up, so I bought a new set of new clamps. So I'm gonna use those, and then from there I'm just gonna add again the Dex Cool. This is a General Motors junk, so don't forget you have to use Dex Cool. Don't use the green stuff. There's some compatible stuff, but I mean, you're better off just using whatever originally came with it, the Dex Cool. So anyway, reattach these and put the new clamps, fill in your coolant, and then now we're gonna, after that, oil filter. Fill up your oil, check with the dipstick that you have the proper amount. Turn it on, turn it back off, wait a couple minutes, check the dipstick again. And if you're all good, take it for a spin, let it heat up, make sure there's no leaks, no coolant leaks, and you should be ready to go. So, oh well, one more thing. Of course, you gotta put this crap back to its place, but that's fairly easy. I don't need to make a video of how to put it back in there. It has to go on, don't forget, it has to go underneath this here. So it has to go underneath and then place it down. It has to slide in here. So alright, so that's it on this HHR oil cooler leak problem. Hope this helps a lot of you guys with this early model 2006 Chevy HHR. This is a 2.4. I don't know if this is the same thing for the 2.2, but yeah, early model 2006 has this junk in it. All right.